Hello and welcome to another vlog. I am still in my pediatrics rotation, so this week is all about getting into a study routine for my shelf exams, and also I'm gonna have like 2 different attendings between like today and the rest of the week, so that'll be interesting to hear the differences because every freaking attending is different and it's very interesting. So I'm gonna get dressed at 7:20, went to the gym, and then studied Anki, which I started back up yesterday. My kind of like plan for my psych shelf is to get through sketchy videos, unsuspend the cards just like I did first year, and then also go, it was recommended that pre-test, going through those, that QBank is the best for psych shelf, so that and UWorld. I'm gonna start with UWorld because apparently it's not very helpful, but it'll just like refresh my memory, and then the second month of studying I'll go through pre-test. So that's the psych shelf study plan that I have to actually start implementing. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and head to the hospital. Got my favorite outfit on. These joggers, oh my gosh. I wore this outfit 2 times last week, and I have a feeling I'm gonna end up wearing it 2 times this week because the attendings always change anyway, so it's not like hardly anybody, but maybe the nurses notice. And I love this outfit. I feel like I'm in my pajamas. But also I look super cute. Anyway, time to work. A chalk talk on DKA, and now I'm headed back for the afternoon. Haven't done much other than pre-rounding in the morning, but yeah. Oh well, time to go back. Okay. Hi. We are done studying by 8 p.m. I did my 20 questions. I got a whole whopping 4 done during the day, like during downtime. I don't really like doing questions in the workroom because like the attending can like see. It's awkward. I don't want them to think I'm slacking or something. I don't know. I did 4. So I finished my 20 UWorld questions for psych, and then I watched a sketchy video, unsuspended the cards just like yesterday, and then finished the Anki card, the new Anki cards. So that's fabulous. I'm on a 2-day streak. Got a little, keep myself motivated like Duolingo. You know how they keep the streaks? I'm gonna like cross that off. Also yesterday I started at, I didn't start till 7:20, and today I started at 6:20. So trying to get in the habit of less dilly-dallying and just coming home, doing questions, videos, done. You know, it'd be nice to be done by, maybe tomorrow we could be done by like 6:30 instead of 7:30ish. It's almost 8 now. So anyway, today, like I said, was a little slow, but then at the end, I was just bummed. Like he was like, oh, I'll go down to the ED and take this patient's history just for time's sake, and then you can take it again once he's up here. Like, so having me re-ask all the same questions, and I was like, just have me go to the ED. Like, let me do it. That's what I'm here for. Well, whatever. Anyway, so I ended up doing it. It was also fun because he ended up asking the dad all the questions, and then they had swapped, so I asked all the mom all the questions, and oh well, I got some practice taking an HPI. Not that I haven't done that for a million years, but the positive part is that afterwards I did my little oral presentation, which he said was pretty organized, and he gave me more like small, like he even said like, if I'm being more nitpicky then this and this, whereas Monday I felt like I was just off my game yesterday in general when I first met him, and I just felt crappy about it. But then today it was more organized, and then he just gave me like small feedback, which was good and helpful. And then we talked a bunch about asthma because I haven't really seen asthma much since like all last week was RSV bronchiolitis. So we actually got to talk about just like somebody with asthma, which was fabulous. And he gave me more questions to ask, like asthma specific questions. So does he or she wake up in the middle of the night coughing when they play? Do they have to often stop to catch their breath? How have they ever been hospitalized for their asthma? And another thing he said to ask was, now I'm blanking. Okay, I looked it up because this is bugging me. I like just learned this. What are the triggers for asthma exacerbations? And how often have they been treated with steroids in the last 6 months? So then we like literally talked about everything there is to talk about asthma, like treatment in the hospital versus like management at home, and like whether it's like severe, moderate, mild. So that was really, really helpful, and I learned a lot. Just wish I could have like done more through the day, but oh well, at least I still learned. So that's the goal. And time for dinner now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think that's all. Hopefully, yeah. Studying. We're getting into the routine, guys. This is great. What are you doing?
I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me tonight? It's no secret. All my friends already know. There's no reason to hold it back. I let it show. All my feelings. Are you thinking about me tonight?
Hello, it's Wednesday. Ooh, that is bright. And oh my god, our microwave is broke, so it's like 7:20. I'm gonna go to work early so I can heat my oats up there and eat breakfast because I went to the gym, and yeah, I'm absolutely ravenous. Same attending today, leaving at 11:45 for lecture from 1 to 5 at on campus, and then yeah, we'll see if I can be even more efficient and get my studying done earlier this evening. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be a good day. Pretty fall day. I love it.
Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you, and that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. I'm taking a mental picture in my mind just to keep this.
Hi guys, it's 11:45. We are headed to main campus, Anschutz School, whatever you want to call it, for lectures, but I'm first going to try to swipe by Children's Main Hospital and try to get my badge, because I haven't had my badge this whole time. Got to do like oral presentations, ask for an assessment for my attending, because basically every attending that sees us do anything, we have 2 different types of assessments that we are like, hey, can you do this for me? It's like always getting assessed. But anyway, okay. Hey guys, got my badge. That was so easy. It took like 5-6 minutes. I'm official. Okay, now time for 4 hours of lecture. Not excited. Holy moly guys, it's a good day. It is a fabulous day. It's 5:17. We finished lectures. It was on OB-GYN, which I love. We talked about high-risk pregnancies, labor and delivery, postpartum hemorrhage, all my favorite things, and it made me miss OB so much. I had a great time. And then I finally got back one of the evaluations from the residents I worked with during OB clinic, and we had this day, well, this Tuesday, where it was just me and her because all the other residents had exams, oral boards and stuff, and I felt so helpful, like legitimately helpful as a med student. Like we tag team, she let me like go in, see every patient by myself. I'd do a little presentation, then we'd go in, talk to them together and measure the fundal height. It was a fabulous day and I felt so helpful, and I thought I would like hopefully get a really good eval from her, and I did. She like marked everything that she answered as like exemplary. She gave me all, so there's like 3 parts, like I think it's actually 5, but the 3 main ones are like I have to watch, or I have to do the student in, or maybe it's like I have to watch the student do it every time, and then the middle one is like I'll let the student do it, but I have to like go back and do it myself, and then the third one's like let the student do it, and I like there's hardly anything I have to do that they like missed, like the student is like independent, like that last one. And she marked the third one for all of the things that she like commented on, and so I was really happy about that. I'm like, Yay. And then, what was the other great thing that happened? Oh, I think just that lecture was fun because it was OB related. And there's there's so many new RTA students. If you don't know about my course, Road to Acceptance, absolutely have to sign up for my free pre-med workshop if you're applying next cycle. I'm so excited. There's so many new students. So I'm just overall in the most fabulous mood. Also, I got an Instagram reel posted. That's why I've been sitting in my car for the last 20 minutes since lecture ended because I wanted to get that posted, trying to post every day. Things are just going great, guys. I'm so happy. Oh, I also learned from my classmate that next week when I start internal med, they get there at 5:40 in the morning. So no morning gym for me for the next 2 weeks during internal med. They said they end around, what did she say, like around 3 to 4, depending on the day. So that's good. So I'll just have to force myself to go in the afternoons. Like, you know, if it were 5:40 in the morning till 6 p.m., that'd be rough, but I can suck it up for 2 weeks to do gym in the afternoons. And then after that, I have psych, which is super chill. Don't get there till 8, and it's not busy at all, which is actually kind of boring. I'd rather be busy, but that does mean, silver lining, that my classmate was, like, done at 2 most days. And on Thursdays, the residents leave for something, and I'm done at noon. So lots of gym time and lots of studying for psych. And that's during Thanksgiving. That's my updates! Yay, let's go home. Lots of traffic to get through. Hey, hello.
So before I change my mind, your hands around my waist, just let the music play.
Oh my god.
Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you.
Okay, I gave myself grace, and for my studying, I did some. I just went slowly and intentionally through my Anki cards from yesterday because the sketchy video on anticonvulsants to treat seizures doesn't click as well as most sketchy videos does, so it was actually kind of needed to just go slow through it, like edit the cards in a way that makes more sense for my brain, etc., etc. So I only did Anki, I didn't watch a new sketchy video and then do my 20 questions, but I still feel like it was helpful. And that's all that matters. And I was tired, so, you know, there's all these days where you just gotta give yourself grace. And now it's like only 8:30, so I'm going to bed early, but I'm first going to read a little bit of Regarding You, because it's my current book of Colleen Hoover book of choice. And then the alarm is set for 4:45 to go to the 5 a.m. class. It's going to be another great day tomorrow. We're going to have a new attending, and we're going to finish pediatrics with a bang. Okay, good night.
East Coast, always in me, Commonwealth, little jump, getting love.
Alright, it's 6:24, back in the gym, and I'm going to try and get a solid 30 minutes of studying in to make up for last night, and then we'll get ready and shower and stuff and go to work. I'm starting to dread peds a little bit, just because it's just so boring, but I'm hopeful that today's attending is going to be fabulous. I'm going to have so much fun working with her. She's going to have me do lots of stuff, and it's only 2 more days even if that's not the case, so that's kind of where I'm at with pediatrics. But
in my own lane, you could still ride with me.
Lord knows I made mistakes.
You want in, but it's too late.
I don't need your support just to know
that's the dinner I'm about to make, and also working on a little DIY project in the garage. So I feel like studying went so well this morning that I'm just going to take the night off. I already did my 20 questions. I'll do sketchy in the morning. I'm just gonna relax and do fun things tonight, which is cooking dinner, having a friend coming over, carving pumpkins, working on my DIY projects, and I have a little thing from Walmart to put together in the other room. So we're having a chill night tonight. And it's safe to say I am over peds. I really like being around the kids, but like as far as just like the learning aspect, like they just don't let me do enough. Like it's been so busy, which like I'm guessing that's why, but like just throw me out there, like go have me do an H&B, like I should probably like ask too, but at this point I just want to be done. Well, I did ask too. I was like, I'll go see somebody in the ED, but then we had that chalk talk from 2 to 3, which kind of like was my best opportunity to do that. But it's only 1 more day. I can be bored for 1 day, and the attending isn't terrible. She's just not like the first 2 attendings I had were so good. They showed me everything. They explained everything, and it was busy when they were there too. So yeah, with her, I I didn't ask. I just started rounding with her. After I pre-rounded all my patients, we saw them. I was like, I'm not about to sit here for the next 3 hours. So I just followed her around. And because she didn't like say like, okay, you want to see my patients with me? Or like, okay, let's go around on the other patients. Or let's round them all together and then you'll just present on the ones that you have. No, I just went with her. I'm not about to sit there for 2 hours and having nothing to do. So I don't know. Now it's today. Same attending tomorrow. And I'll just ask again and hopefully get to take an HPI and the ED. That's my favorite because then I can like start the note from scratch. It's like more to actually write. Like I can like follow, like check in on them after they come up, like ask way more questions. It's the full like OPQRST and then sample like all their history. So it's just more that I get to do. I haven't done that in days. Anyway, sorry for complaining, but that's that. Only one more day. So at the end, I'm not like complaining. I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm a little bored, but oh well, it's one more day. So, gonna have a chill night, and we'll see how the last day goes tomorrow. I am heading off for my last day of peds, and I know you guys love it when I'm like all positive, but this is not one of those days. Like, I just liked OB-GYN. That's why I was positive. I liked it so much. And obviously I try not to be a negative Nancy 24/7, but like, let's just not expect 100% positivity. The worst thing ever to me is like waking up and dreading your day, and that's how I felt when I woke up today. I just like, obviously it's one day, it's fine, like, but I'm just over it. I don't want to go, and it's fine. It's gonna be over, but that's definitely how I'm feeling about today. And I stayed up too late, so I'm really tired, and I didn't go to the gym. Maybe I'll go after, but yeah, we'll see how today goes. And either way, it's over after today. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Okay guys, listen, I had just woke up. I feel really bad for dropping so much negativity. Okay, I just parked. I'm gonna be late, but okay, quickly, we gotta do our mantra. Remember last year when I would complain and say something negative and then back it up with something positive? We gotta keep that up. So, just got to work. It's 8 a.m. I'm tired, but it's fine. I like my attending. It's gonna be a great day. And I'm already sad and thinking about how much I'm gonna miss the kiddos when I'm in internal med next week. And so it's gonna be a great day. We're so excited. It's gonna be great. Also, I think when I'm tired I get emotional. I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss, like, this nurse case manager always sits to the left of me. She's like been my one constant because the attendings are in and out, you know, and we get to chat and like talk about our yards and our dogs and our husbands / boyfriends, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss chatting with her every day. And yeah, anyway, our mood has improved since you saw me 30 minutes ago. Okay, I gotta go. Okay guys, this way. I'm in the call room getting ready for another chalk talk. I don't know the topic on this one, but I got to do HPIs for 2 patients in the ED, so I'm a happy camper at the moment. I advocated for my learning, so that was really fun, and this really, really cute patient was like the cutest. He was answering my questions, and it was really fun. I'll tell you more after I get this figured out, but yeah, gonna do a chalk talk, learn some more, and hopefully like get to do more stuff on the end of the day and finish peds off strong.
Standing next to me, you gotta be alpha, baby. 8 ball in your pocket, I'm your alpha, baby.
Hello. Okay, so this is many days after the fact that I'm updating you on the end of this vlog, but such good news to tell you guys. Turns out I don't dislike peds. I'm really dramatic when I'm bored, okay? But there's Friday. Amazing. I'm so proud. I actually, like, they asked us, like, what's your proudest moment so far during our little compass powwow this week, and this was my moment, or one of the moments. So, you know how Thursday I, like, was bummed because I didn't get to admit any patients in the ED, and that's, like, kind of the only thing to do in the afternoons. Well, I needed another brief assessment, and the PA that we had been working with was there, and so I was like, hey guys, like, or the PA was like, oh, like, do you want Maggie to admit a patient in the ED? And I'm like, yep, I'm happy to, I want to, yes please. But then I was also since I needed another brief assessment for somebody, like you kind of like just do one skill, they see you do one thing and then like you ask for an assessment. I was like, hey, like I also need a brief assessment, so could I see a patient in the ED with you, the attending, and then also see a ED or a patient in the ED with her, the PA, and then I can get a brief assessment from her, and then I'll also get to, in my head I was like, I'll also get to see 2 patients in the ED. And they're like, yeah, sure. The attending was like, is that okay with you? And the PA was like, yeah, it's good with me. So I like weaseled my way into seeing 2 patients in the ED, and I was so happy. And then the patient that we saw with the PA, cutest little kiddo I've ever seen in my whole life. So I started asking the parent the questions, and this little boy was so cute, and he started answering the questions. I'd be like, so has he had a cough? And the boy would be like, no. And I was like, oh, you haven't had a cough? Oh, that's great. And then I asked another question, and the boy answered. And so I started directing my questions to the little kid, and I was like, okay, well, like, I don't want to offend this little kid. Like, he can, if he's answering my questions, like, legitimately. So then I started asking him the questions, and then I was like, okay, I don't know if you're gonna know the rest of like these questions, but I'll just ask anyway. I was like, what did you, were you born full term? And he's like, yep. And then I would just look at the parent to confirm the actual answer, and the parent was like, yep. And I was like, okay, are you up to date on all your shots? And he's like, yep. And Dad was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, did you have your flu shot? And he's like, no. And the dad was like, yes. And the boy was like, oh yeah. It was so cute. It was like the most precious moment of all of second year so far. So that was awesome. And I'm just sorry, guys. I'm really dramatic when I'm bored, and I advocated for my learning. That is the takeaway from this vlog. Sometimes attendings will just like, do this, do that. Come here, read this. Let's talk about this. Let's go. Come with me if you don't have anything to do. And then some, you gotta advocate for your learning. Be like, hey, can I do this? Hey, can I do this? Hey, can I do this? Alright, so anyway, that wraps up this vlog. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow along on Instagram, and I cannot wait till the next one, which will be internal medicine, which I'm currently in, but I'll tell you more in the next vlog.